Babe Boomer, fresh off an incredible series and ready to go. Can she keep the good times going in this one? It's the Minnesota Twins and the Milwaukee Brewers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Batting in, the designated hitter, Babe Boomer.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Boomer launched a homer in her most recent game. Base hit, one run in already. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only one away. And her hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for her in the past month.
This player's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow her down.
He hauls it in, 2 away. Dives for the bag, got her, double play. So 9 batters come to the plate, 4 of them score. We move to the second in Milwaukee. The Brewers lead it 4-0. This is Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. 2 on, 2 outs.
Next for the Brewers, the designated hitter, Babe Boomer.
Boomer went deep in her most recent game. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And she's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. On a line, should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Coming around third is Fraley. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 9-0.
Wasting no time. She's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, they're starting with this already. So 2 down. Next for Milwaukee, Joey Ortiz. Ground ball, left side. Slide. Oh, the throw is over his head.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Here's the catcher, William Contreras. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing at a ground ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Brewers 9 and the Twins nothing. You're watching Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin.
Up next for the Brewers,
Boomer matched a homer in her last game. That one to first, and that's a fair ball. That gets
the batter, number 3.
Runner at first. Up now for Milwaukee, Joey Ortiz.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone.
Here goes the runner. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Brewers 10 and the Twins 1. This is Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. Boomer starts it off with a lead. Looking to play add-on, not just maintenance singing.
Yeah, partner, when you've got momentum, you ride it.
That one drilled left field. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. A laser to left. And they boost their lead. That's her third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This player is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give her the cycle.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. Another homer. She's done it again. Her second homer of the game. And they add to their lead. And their fifth home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog. And right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. Get as many high fives as possible. Man, this player's a ball of energy right now and having the game of her life.
Boomer had a great showing in the win. Knocked out 5 hits, including 2 home runs.
No question, Boog. She was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Here in Milwaukee, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Milwaukee Brewers. Boog Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton, Brandon Lau riding a power surge coming into this one, Chris. He's homered in 4 straight games.
He is managing to find pitches that he can barrel up and do damage with, and really that's the key for him. As long as he can get the bat to it, because he's so strong, there's a good chance that it leaves the ballpark.
One down. Now it's the shortstop, Babe Boomer. Ober was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Chris, she's currently the team leader in OPS. Towards first, and that's just foul. To the right side. He'll do it himself. 2 down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Bryce Terang.
1 down. Vic Caratini at the plate.
Victor Caratini.
The Brewers would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes.
Yeah, and the clubhouse mood swings a little more with each game down the stretch, Boog. Win this one, and they'll be feeling pretty good. Lose it, and maybe some anxiety starts to set in.
Up the middle, Boomer. Slings to first in time.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Up next for the Brewers.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
On the ground. And it gets by him.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps her hitting streak going. She is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like she's expecting a knock every time she steps to the plate. First and second, no outs. This is Bryce Terang. Here's the 0-2. Arcia. Off balance feed. There's one. To first. Not in time. Great effort there.
Up next for the Brewers, the left fielder, number 22. Up next for the Brewers.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And that one is lifted in the air. Wallner on his way over. He's got it. One away.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Rush.
Boomer kept the hitting streak alive.
Not her best showing, but I hope she isn't too self-critical after they took the loss. Some things to build on in this game.
Next up, it's the first-year shortstop, Babe Boomer. She's better known for her work on the mound, although today she's getting a chance to hit.
I always hold my breath when she gets a start at the plate. I mean, that arm is so valuable. You get hit by a pitch, and that could change everything in terms of the course of your season. But you know she's talked that through with the organization.
And that gets down into the gap. Takes the turn. She's digging for second. And she starts her afternoon off right with a double.
Batting in, the second baseman.
And that extends her hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way she's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a player that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, she's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like she's in cruise control at the plate.
One out and a runner at second here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit into the outfield. Here's the throw to the plate. The tag out.
That's an excellent job. That's the way to come up firing right there. Very aggressive and ready to show off the arm. Keeps the run from scoring.
Up next for the Brewers, the
Boomer,
shortstop,
only
Babe
18
Boomer.
years old, and she's driven in double-digit runs over her last 10 games. And that one hammered, but foul.
Find the ball.
So a runner aboard now with one away. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
So up next, Joey Ortiz. The 1-2. Runner on the go in the dirt. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. To third. Whips it across. And now 2 gone.
Up next,
and here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
20, Brandon Lockridge.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Brandon Lockridge up now for the Brewers. Hit on the ground to the right side.
Hang on, right here.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 5th inning coming up. Tied at 1.
Up next for the Brewers, the shortstop, Babe Boomer.
extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of her stick.
One out, runner at second. Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 2 down.
Up next for the Brewers, the left fielder, number 20, Brandon.
Next for the Brewers, Brandon Lockridge. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Swing and a ground ball. Fires over to first. And that is the inning. Brewers strand 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. One down. Runner at first. Josh Bell at the plate now.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Boomer stepping in. It's late, it's quiet, but there's a chance to make some noise with 2 gone.
Yeah, this is when rally hats get fled, Boog. Let's see if she can twist this script.
On the ground right side.
Go hard, go hard, go hard.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nobody left for Milwaukee, and they still trail it here 3-1. Boomer extended the hitting streak in this one. 3 hits, 2 of them for extra bases.
It was a strong individual day for her, even if they couldn't quite get the win. This is a game she can feel really good about.
Babe Boomer, fresh off an incredible series and ready to go. Can she keep the good times going in this one? It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming your way next. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Babe Boomer up now for the Brewers. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
She's getting the barrel to the ball. She's got to work on that timing a little bit.
2 on, 1 out. Ripped to right. That one hops off the wall and should score at least 1. 1 run across. Throw cut off to second. In there. Just beat the tag. It's a double. And her hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for her in the past month.
This player's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow her down.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Joey Ortiz getting ready to hit. And they're all loaded up.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Up next for Milwaukee, the catcher, William.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Here's the catcher, William Contreras. Hit on the ground, might be 2.
Come on, get that
On to
foul.
Cronenworth. On to Hoskins. Double play. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Brewers 5. The Padres coming to bat. This is Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin.
Up next for Milwaukee, the designated hitter, Babe Boomer.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Here's something to watch, Singy. She's got the best OPS on the team. She can hurt you. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. Oh! Big Dog's gotta eat. Her 16th homer of the year, and they add a pair. It's 7-3.
She's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and she's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
One down, runners at second and third. Base hit, one run is in. Another comes in to score, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Up next for Milwaukee,
Here's the third baseman, Joey Ortiz. There goes the runner. High fly ball, right field. Johnson settles under it. Caught, and the runner's dangerously far from first.
Up next for Milwaukee, the catcher, William Contreras.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the catcher, William Contreras. And the 0-2. Runner on the go. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Dunks one into left. To third. There's the tag, the getter, and that's the inning. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Brewers 10 and the Padres 3. So a man at first. Babe Boomer will hit next.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give her the cycle.
On the ground, 2 ball. Flips it. There's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Nothing across here this half. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Brewers 10 and the Padres 3. You're watching Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. So 2 down. Babe Boomer up now for the Brewers. She's already homered here in this one. Can't glove it cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They lead it big, though. It's 12-3. Boomer had a sensational showing in the win. A 3-hit performance, including a homer.
Well, they may want to change how they approach her next time because she was just incredible in this one. She looked like a threat every time she came up.